This has happened a few times to me in the past. YouTube has done it again. They're very sneaky with their. I'm trying to share one of my videos with a comment because I'm tired of seeing all the people, not just Jordan B. Peterson, but all the people using him either by putting bits of what he said and manipulating it, or things that he did say in the way he meant it and spreading it. So, on a lot of these different sites that aren't necessarily the YouTube channel of Jordan B. Peterson, I'm writing this comment that has the link to mine where I'm sharing how Jordan B. Peterson can either choose to be more helpful in the future, become a systems thinker, but also do a lot more of his own personal development work. I was telling somebody the other day about people getting together for relationships is sometimes they'll say that person doesn't have their shit together or their house isn't in order. And it's not, remember, we're social creatures. It's not about owning a house, having a high credit score, about, nice clothes or a car or whatever. Having your shit together for a social creature means having and continue to be doing your own personal development work, and reaching the age that you should have based on your physical body and based on the claim of being an Homo sapien. So that post is related to Jordan Peterson as well, for him to do this powerful voice a lot more of his own personal development work and hopefully becoming somebody better than he is, because otherwise he's going to end up, because of HSD, because of how people pick and choose and use him. And that's why months ago I changed my Dr. Humanix title to Out of Context Sharing Harms You. So hopefully, I don't know, I've never heard of anybody. I don't know if YouTube would let me know. Probably not, because I don't use ads, so I'm not a money launderer for YouTube. But if somebody does it for me, then it's at their own harm, right? It's not going to be useful in any way that I can acknowledge or give power to. So I'm going to keep that title for a while. Dr. Humanix, Out of Context Sharing Harms You. Another thing I noticed after my comments failed, and YouTube does allow more copy pasting than Facebook does. Facebook, I think 5 or 6 maximum, so I stop at 4. YouTube is possibly, I don't know if I was over 15. So, I mean, people can test this and see. But then, the inability to post comments that has a link to another YouTube channel, which is sometimes required in a further explanation of a comment, gets blocked by YouTube. Another thing I noticed by YouTube is that when I go to my, introductory, well, I don't know what you call it, but when you press upper left and it goes to, the main videos, it shows you by algorithms of what you've done already as views of different things. I'm noticing, since they blocked my comments, further comments, is I'm noticing that they are showing. I don't know how they can do this, because I mean, sometimes it's from other people's YouTube channel, but there are ways they could find when people, let's say, use Jordan B. Peterson in a tag. Then YouTube can access this and then not show it to me anymore, because they'll know I'll be persistent and post even more of that comment with a link to how I'm trying to help Jordan B. Peterson. So now I'm mentioning Jordan B. Peterson a lot, and I'm actually going to put the tag as I post this, Jordan B. Peterson, and see what YouTube does. And by the way, YouTube, you are about to be tested. Remember, I challenged a claim and won based on your own principles for challenging a claim. And I've documented this. And very, very soon, I'm going over 20,000 views, and maybe even today. And when I do, now I know YouTube, you probably When you blocked my last comment, you probably went and froze or removed all of the previous ones that were successful before. But still, I'm very close to getting 20,000 views. And at that point, there'll be a YouTube video specifically about YouTube reposting the exact same thing that I want to claim on and see what you do next time. And if there's a similar blockage of the sound of that video based on the Toto Africa song, I will probably have to file court papers. And it'll be a very simple case. It'll be just me providing the evidence in screenshots of my challenging, and then it was refused, and then counter challenging again, and then there was never any responses. And it'll be an easy win for me. So it'll be getting money from YouTube without allowing ads. Remember, I don't call myself the professor of socio-cybernetics for nothing.